Hello, kids. Today I am going to tell you a story about the Tooth Fairy's secret journey. Once upon a time, in a sparkling world hidden between the clouds, lived a tiny but magical creature known as the Tooth Fairy. She was no ordinary fairy. She had a special job that made her beloved by children everywhere. Every time a child lost a tooth, the Tooth Fairy would swoop down to collect it and leave a small surprise in return. Usually a shiny coin, a note, or sometimes a tiny gift. The Tooth Fairy's home was a cozy little cottage made of twinkling crystals. Her walls were lined with colorful maps, each one showing where children lived who had lost their teeth. She had a team of helpers, sparkling butterflies, hummingbirds, and even tiny pixies who all assisted her in gathering the lost teeth and delivering gifts. But the Tooth Fairy's job wasn't as simple as it seemed. You see, she didn't just take the teeth. She had a very important task. Each tooth she collected contained something special, a memory, a wish, or sometimes even a secret dream of the child who lost it. When the Tooth Fairy took a tooth, she would whisper a magical spell that unlocked the dream or wish hidden inside. The tooth would then disappear into a secret place where it could be used to bring joy and good fortune to the child. One evening, as the moon shone brightly in the sky, the Tooth Fairy prepared for one of her busiest nights yet. She had received a message from the Grand Fairy Council that tonight would be special. There was a little girl named Mia who had just lost her very first tooth. Mia was nervous about the whole process. She wasn't sure if she believed in the Tooth Fairy or not. She had heard stories, but she didn't know if they were true. The Tooth Fairy smiled, knowing just how to help. She picked up her sparkly golden pouch, filled with tiny gifts, and set off on her journey. As she flitted through the air, her wings shimmering like a rainbow in the moonlight, she thought about how each tooth was a piece of growing up. Every tooth represented something, a milestone in a child's life, a step toward becoming a little bit older and wiser. When she arrived at Mia's house, the Tooth Fairy gently hovered over the sleeping child's bed. Mia's little tooth sat on the pillow, shining softly in the dim light. With a careful hand, the Tooth Fairy exchanged the tooth for a shiny silver coin, leaving a small note that read, "You are growing strong and brave, Mia. Keep smiling and dreaming." The Tooth Fairy fluttered back into the night sky, feeling proud of her work. She knew that her small acts of magic helped children everywhere feel a little more special and a little more loved. And from that night on, Mia believed in the Tooth Fairy, and every time she lost a tooth, she knew she was part of a magical world full of dreams, wishes, and endless wonder. So kids, that's all for today. If you like our story, please press the bell icon. See you next time with another story.